Apapa faction makes U-turn, endorses Abure as Labour Party chairman. What the hell is going on in Labour Party? The news in detail, please. The leadership crisis rocking the Labour Party, LP, seems to have finally come to an end as the faction led by Chairman Julius Abure and Deputy Chairman Lamidi Apapa have put aside their differences and agreed to work together. The rift began in April 2023 when a court judgment restrained Abure and three others from parading themselves as national officers of the party. Despite this, Abure maintained his position with the support of the Nigerian Labour Congress (NLC). However, Abure's relationship with the NLC soured after a controversial national convention in Anambra that returned Abure and his loyalists to office. The NLC subsequently retracted its support for the new leadership and established a transition committee to conduct a fresh convention. Facing pressure from the NLC led by its national president Joe Ajaero and the party's presidential candidate P2B, it has been revealed that Abure reached out to a Apapa faction for unity. A source close to the Labour Party National Secretariat confirmed that Abure sought to close ranks with Apapa'S faction to present a united front against the NLC's demands. It is the only logical way for him to have a united front against the threat of the NLC in particular. I believe you already know Abure has a long history with Lamidi Apapa and Abayomi Arabambi before now, the source said. Abayomi Arabambi, spokesman for the Apapa faction, confirmed the reconciliation. He said they had no issues with Abure initially, but rather with the NLC's perceived attempt to hijack the party. He said, and I quote, "We are together to stop all those political hawks from taking over our party. We thought they, the NLC, were fighting for a just cause, but it is very obvious they only want to take over our party, and we are not going to accept that. We in the Lamidi Apapa group are not lawbreakers like those who supported Abure in disobeying the court order. I have said this several times on air. It was because of this threat that Abure extended an olive branch for all of us to bond together. It was obvious that these people were not only with him to fight us, but to take over the control of the party. So we cannot be outside and allow some people to take over our party. That is why Abure asks us to come together in the party's interest. We are here to fight those people who want to use the Labour Party to foment trouble and destabilize the country. This is what we're against. Nobody is contesting or running for any election now. We know the next race is in 2027. Why should we now be seeking ways to bring the nation down? We are averse to that." He added, "I also want you to know that there is nothing like Obi Dati presidential campaign here anymore. It has been dissolved. Everybody has reverted to former governorship and presidential candidate. We don't want disinformation at the Labour Party." Again, you recall that there was a crisis in APC and the PDP, yet the warning parties came together and resolved it. So what stopped us from resolving ours? When you are fighting, there is no permanent enemy. It is all about permanent interest. The National Publicity Secretary, Abure also confirmed the union. He said, Labour Party is united. We do not have a division in the sense that as a party that came out of the election hugely successful with a lot of results to show, several people want to have a stake in the Labour Party. The implication is that a lot of stone throwing and interest will begin to manifest, but the Labour Party has a constitution and it has a rule completely spelled out. Anybody that tries to go out of it will get his hand burnt because the law will not support what you're doing, just as the NLC is doing. Besides, we have never seen the Lamidi Apapa people as having their camp because there is only one camp, that is the one led by Julius Abure. Of course, they have the right to be aggrieved and take positions that are not aligned with the interest of the party, but as soon as they discovered it was not the right way, I think they took the better decision to begin to retrace the steps. That is what we have seen. He stated further, many people who were involved in anti-party activities in the past are beginning to discover that the laws. He stated further, many people who were involved in anti-party activities in the past are beginning to discover that the laws are not on their side. The best thing is to retrace their step and return to the fold. So many other persons have indicated interest in returning to the party. Labour Party does not have any problem with that. Our doors are wide open. If you're out in the cold and you need shelter in Labour Party, we'll bring you back and shelter you. The distinguished gentleman you just mentioned, Araban B, is still our member. He has also recognized Julius Abure as the only national chairman. The party is coming together, and I tell you that the party is a lot more united than ever. United now than ever. Well, now let me say this. I don't know what is going on in Labour Party, but it's their business. Okay? I don't know about you, but I'm not interested in party. You understand? I'm not interested in party in the sense that what I think we need now in this country, what I know, not I think we need, is now everything they go on. I used to think during the election we'll listen to these people, the person will get the best ideas. My idea is wrong. Words are deceiving. Okay? People will say during this period, they actually come out and say things and mean it. The one way talk true, they will come and say, the government talk true. If the government talk lie, then go say, okay, the government talk then lie. If the government do something where they okay. If the government come outside, do the one they okay, then go talk. Do you understand? We actually see them live out the principles they always talk about. That the kind of people we're supposed, yes, people that can marry both their actions and their words together. Not just, not just you talk and talk and talk. People that can actually marry, as in, if push comes to shove, they can manage or marry the action, they can harmonize their words and actions together. Those saying they talk Z, then they do A. So Apapa'S suddenly disowned the chairmanship position that nearly claimed his life in Abuja. This is just a write-up and not real. Whatever the case, that's why I said I'm not interested. After all, they use the amount to say it is not time for politics, that election is not coming up until 2027, which is my number one, make we face governance. Now people they will remain with their life, then go come aside for election 2024. 2027. So I beg, we have things to do. And the things are making sure that we as Nigerians, we stay alive. And not just survive. We stay alive and, apart from staying alive, we do other things as well. Before 2027 draw close, what will be left of Labour Party will be crumbs, Obedience will be ghost, Peter will be history, and Labour will evaporate. Obedience is the movement that was formed out of. Another thing can come out of obedience. They are formed out of... So what is our interest now is the person who is actually going to provide solutions. The person will be say go provide solution to waiting with the face. And how we go actually come together. We need to look at it. If we don't come together, what's in the happen for Nigeria? I'm sorry to say it, If they never put them for gear one, they see they warm up. You go pass like this now. If we no come together. If we no come together, borrow ourselves brain, come together. All right, on this note, we've come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy the rest of your